Those of you who follow our videos will realise that we like to have a week in France once a year. Well, this year, because of the new business, the cafe, we've decided not to go to France but stay fairly close. And this is Paddock Lake at Todber Manor, literally 10 minutes from home. And this is our home for the next 8 days. Let's see what we can catch. Well, here we are at Todber, just arrived. Let's pop in and see if they've got a bucket of food for us. You're right, Jack, you got a bucket for me?
Yes, just down here. Hungry carp session pack?
Perfect. That's our food for the week. Lovely job. Okay, we've been down the shop and picked up our session pack from Anton, the Hungry Carper. Let's have a look and see what's in it. We're in the privileged position as we've got the camper parked here, so we have a working fridge. So we're going to have a look and we're going to put it away in the fridge so that we can graze on it as the week goes on.
Can't wait.
Let's have a look. Off with the camo tape. And let's crack the top. We start off, we have three cheese and ham toasties.
It's that ridge monkey job.
Lamb chump chops.
Now we know they're nice.
We've had those before.
Yeah, they're pretty special.
2, 3, 4. Half a black pudding.
We love black. I love black pudding.
Boned
Chicken legs.
chicken legs. 6-ounce burgers.
They're pretty good as well. We've had those. There's prize-winning sausages.
2, 3, loads of sausages.
London best.
All sealed in these
All lovely and cold.
loads of ice packs. It came to Todber, they've just popped it in the fridge for us and we collected it when we've arrived. Oh, more burgers. And 1, 2, 3 packs of bacon.
It's nice bacon too. Doesn't weight too much. Proper meaty stuff.
Check out the Hungry Carper's website or their Facebook page.
That'll be a more hen.
A little heart-stopping moment there. Yeah, check out the Hungry Carper's website and Facebook page. These session packs can be delivered to your door or delivered to your venue where you're going, if they'll do that. And it's all good stuff. We've used it when we've been demonstrating it for Ridge Monkey, and we know we're in for a meat feast this week.
Definitely. Really good quality stuff, and there's no more critical than me, I can assure you.
Let's get it put away in the fridge.
Start planning meal times.
Here she is, putting away her meat feast in the fridge.
Well, we're sat there playing with Particle, and next thing I look across and Steve's reel is taking at a very fast rate. So obviously his alarm isn't behaving quite as it should, which he needs to look at in a minute, but in the meantime he's got a bend in the rod. And now he doesn't have a bend in the rod. Oh damn.
That's bye-bye first catfish.
Is it? Oh dear. Not a happy bunny now. Very strange.
I think it's a carp.
Well, Steve's got a second chance of a run here. His alarm didn't even beep off. I'd already spotted his rod end bending round, so it looks like he's got something on. It's taking a bit of line there. Look at that. Bow!
You!
Oh, no!
I think I'm a bit undergunned.
Fish too.
That was a
Stevie Neal.
That was all fresh tide as well.
Blimey, so what's given out on it?
The leader.
Okay. Happy days?
Lose this one.
Well, third time in, just as we're about to sit for dinner, he decides to have another fish on. He's saying it feels more like a carp this time, so...
Well, I thought it did.
Oh, but he's changing his mind. Elvie's popped down to have a look, see if he can see anything.
There are animals in here.
Yours isn't meddling with mine, is it? Mine just pulled right up then.
It's a carp.
He's on familiar turf now. You come in net or you're alright?
Albie's going to do it for me.
Elvie's going to do it, is he?
God, they're so angry in here.
There's a fish, pup. There's a fish. Get the fish.
Oh yes!
You've got him, have you? Breathe a sigh of relief. Third time lucky, see? Well, here we go, the weigh in. $20... 21?
2014.
2014.
First fish from Paddock.
Not bad.
There we go. Well, after the frustrations of having my bait picked up twice by cats, finally a carp, £20 14, taking my little margin spot that I didn't expect to go during the day. Bit of an old warrior, his mouth is battered, he's been caught loads and loads and loads, but you know what? He's absolutely made my day, and we got so much more time to go here, and we can do so much more. My first paddock fish, and it's a 20. I'm a happy bunny. Thank you, darling.
Limp up.
Big shoulders. Off you go. Thank you. Yes! We caught one, pup! You're filming me?
Yeah.
These little buggers have been absolutely a pain in the arse all day. You think they want to go to bed. Day 1 draws to a close. Catfish 2. Stevie 0. Carp 0. Stevie 1. I'd rather catch carp anyway. To have a 20 makes the day a good one. Only 8 to go.
I don't know.
Well, okay, I finally landed one of them. A big slimy tadpole at £20 12. I think I'll stick the carp. Not my favourite thing. Awesome power, awesome fight, and I finally landed one, but would I really want to catch one an awful lot bigger? Well, perhaps I would actually. I don't like it. Oh, my ring came off.
Oh my word, don't do that too often.
I don't like it. I'm now covered in slime, but I've landed one, and we might target them properly tomorrow. Result. Okay, you big slimy tadpole. Off you go. Well, Luke's just joined the Pussy Club. £10.14. It's not really a cat, it's more of a kitten. But he got it out and he's not lost anything. Not like some of us. I lost another one just now. They're just unstoppable, these things. I've had a 20-pounder, but I just can't stop some of them. Crazy things. Let's put this one back then, look.
Get hold, look, get hold.
Morning. It's Monday morning. What a night that was. I lost one. Margot lost one. Luke had one. I have one. I think we're undergeared with the tackle. Bit of a rethink going to go on this morning. See if we can land these cats. We're not really fishing for them, we're fishing for carp. But they keep on picking up the bait. So we need to be able to land them. I think I'll have a chat down the shop today, see what they suggest. It's not often I admit to being out of my depth, but with these catfish, I think I am. Well, the first of our guests have arrived today. Here we have Mr. Fennell, stuff in his face yet again. He's done nothing but eat since he got here. And I've come around this side because John Purvey, whose peg I'm sat in, he's got one in the net already. He can't have been fishing more than 2 hours. Memo, note to self, don't invite him again.
Can we get both sides if he behaves himself? I had a feeling he was going to do that. He's not going to behave, is he? If you just push the iPad up with your finger inside the case, because sometimes it drops a bit low. That's it, mate. What a start.
Look at that.
Just do his other side if we can. Ah, cramp, shit.
The video's on as well.
Hey?
The video's on.
Oh, is it? You can edit that bit out. Oh, I was doing it again. Come on then, just one more.
Lovely. 22.14. He's going. Oh wow.
Behaving himself. Oh, that really caught me in the face. Come on.
I'll rattle a couple of quick ones off.
Yeah.
I get some gurney ones. There goes loads.
Thank you very much, Steve.
Nice one. Oh, there. Well done. Well, the day's drawn to a close, and the only thing interested in our bait today has been these coots. Little buggers. Fingers crossed for the night. Well, I finally banked another cat. I lost one in the night and woke up to a peculiar little stuttery take. Not really what we came for, but there, it's a fish and the start of another day. See if we can catch one of the bigger ones, or preferably the carp. I don't really want these things. Well, here's Carp King with a cat on, the big slimy thing.
Try and get his tail in, mate. There's a big one. Oh.
Get in the net, you big tadpole.
Well done, Chris.
Here we go. This fish is the one I lost in the night
Chris, hang on.
because it had my ring in its mouth.
Christ, it's not 30. It fought like a 30.
26.
26 on the button, I'd say.
26.2, I reckon, isn't he?
Yeah, go on. I can't see them.
20,
It's pretty-
26.2, yeah.
26.2,
You're right.
mate.
Good. Right then, guys. You saw a brief few moments of me playing this fish. The fight went on a lot longer, I can assure you. I had to clamp down tight on this thing, and it still went because it was going behind the island up towards John's swim. So basically I had to clamp down tight and try and pull it back this way before I lost it round the back of the island, but here we go. Giant tadpole. Fair enough, put a clean t-shirt on. Giant tadpole.
Can you get that left hand underneath it, mate? And then hold it. That's it.
There we go. Get in there. Right, got the hang of it, guys. Right. 26 pounds, 2 ounces. The way this was fighting, I thought it was going to be a 30, to be honest with you, because it absolutely went and went and went. Managed to win the fight, and when we unhooked it, we managed to find one of Steve's carp rigs in its gob.
From this morning, about 2:30.
So this is the one you lost, Steve.
I wore it out for you, mate. Well done. I hate
Right
you.
then, guys,
I won't invite you again.
gonna get a few photos. I think off the top of my head this is my second biggest ever catfish. Right, let's get a few photos and get her back in the water.
Another day draws to a close, and yet another frustrating day. But I went home this morning and picked up the spools we use for France, so hopefully our main line's up to the task of landing some of these cats. We don't really want the cats, it's carp we want to catch, but to be fair, at the moment we'll take anything that's going. See you tomorrow. Just sorting everything out for the night, and I hear a shout. Chris is in again.
What?
He's only just left us.
Got to try and retrieve your rig, Steve.
There might be another one in it yet.
It doesn't actually look that big.
Would you like any help with the net, or are you going to do it yourself?
You can do it if you like. Got to do it. It's not actually that big. It's just.
Where'd you go?
There he is.
All right, you're going that way round, are you?
I'll check for the slack.
Hmm.
All right, let's get the photos out of the way first. Right.
Here he goes again, look. He said he was coming to catch cats, and he's catching cats. This one's gone 22. At least he's smiling now. Well, it's Wednesday morning. The wind's turned round again and was blowing back into this peg this morning. As I said before, it's a very frustrating session. All our carp rigs are being done by cats. Chris, who's fishing for cats, is doing alright, he's landing his. But John's having problems, he's been live baiting for the cats and has had lots of drop takes. I lost another one last night. Just can't hold them on my carp tackle. They're absolute animals. There was one that I lost the night before. that I know was £26 because Chris caught it yesterday and gave me my rig back. But we've still got lots and lots of time to go. It's a bit overcast today and looks a lot more carpy. I've just been down the shower block and had a shower and I feel refreshed and in clean clothes. Margot's just gone to do the run home, feed the rabbits, water the garden. We're taking it in turns to go home because we're only 10 minutes down the road, which is why we're here really. But it is a lovely lake. And the company's good too. Really enjoying it, even if we're not doing too well on the fish front. There's not that many carp in here. Just talking to Mark Brown from the shop. And he says there's about 70 big cats and about 70 big carp. Just one of those can transform the session. We just need to get Margot to catch something now, because she's getting a bit despondent. But I have no doubt that she will, because she'll persevere. Another day today. Well, here's something new. Margot's just made some pizza dough. And we got a new toy. Not really for fishing, for the cafe, but we thought we'd bring it here and have a go. There's the baked potatoes going in. And there's a pizza stone on the top. It's going to be fun. It's just started raining. Well, the rain's come at a most inopportune moment. So this is Margot's day shelter kitchen, where she's making pizzas.
Dry as a bone.
Well, here we go. That one looks ready to go. Don't think it's going to fit in a ridge monkey though. Well, another frustrating day today. I was hoping I was going to be able to sit here and say that I changed the hook links, I changed the leader material, I'd upped the breaking strain of the main line, and we started to land some of the fish. But we haven't, and there's a reason for that. We haven't had any chances. Nothing at all today. Chris has had a couple of cats. John lost one early doors. But other than that, it's been absolutely dead. It's been blazing hot. So we'll see what happens over the night. Hopefully, what we've done will make a difference. If not, I think a move's on the cards in the morning, because there's very limited space in this peg, and I think the reason we're losing so many fish is there's just no room to play them. They head off around the side of the island and all you can do is clamp down and the hook either pulls out or something breaks. I hate losing fish. I don't really want the cats, as I keep saying, but there's just one carp to me and one carp to John, so the carp don't seem to be playing ball. So we'll see what happens tonight and make a decision about moving tomorrow. Chris and John are off in the morning, and Barry and Matt are joining us. See you tomorrow. I won't pull so hard then now as soon as the carp. Tired. Never had one coming backwards before. That's a welcome sight. Well, this one's been a long time coming. In fact, I was just walking away to go and service a camper and top the water up and empty the toilet. But I've waited 3 days to land this fish. I've not had a fish on the bank for 3 days. We moved this morning. There's been fish here all day, and it looks like the move was the right one. And it's not a catfish. It's £19.8. A pretty mirror, proper stocky fish, and I'm well happy to catch it. Taken on the pandemic in a solid bag, which is the bait that's been punishing me with the cats. It's a bit lively, so we'll put them straight back. See if we can catch some tonight. One of them big ones would be lovely. Leave it for them, it might take a little while. Well, I seem to have been up and down all night. I had a tiny little kitten, about this big, the tiniest thing you've ever seen. I've been up to Luke's peg 4 times in the night. He really doesn't hear his alarms, but there was all just liners and funny indications. But first light, I've been rewarded with this one. £19 exactly, same spot, solid bag, with the pandemic wafter in it, the crushed pandemic and pellet. I think the move has paid off. Let's see if we can get some from Margot today. Well, it's 6 o'clock, Friday morning. Just slipped back. That lovely 19-pounder with a huge shoulder on it. Rained quite heavy in the night, but this morning, although it's a bit cold, misty, mist just coming off the water. Looks like it's going to be another hot day. Feels quite good that the changes I've made to the rigs and tackle seem to have worked. Not that I've hooked a big cat yet, but I'm feeling much more confident again. We've still got 3 days to go. Thoroughly enjoying this. It's around 7 o'clock now, and it's absolutely gorgeous here. The sun's warm, the birds are singing. Looks like it's going to be another hot day. Might be a day for stalking some off the top. We'll see what happens. The lake looks just beautiful, and there's fish topping everywhere. It certainly feels fishy this morning. Worth putting up with the rain in the night for. Well, I've just come up to the camper to make a cup of tea. Matthew's got a big grin on his face and one in the net. Let's give him a hand to sort it all out. Well, here's the result out of the peg that we left yesterday. He's had a couple of little cats in the night, but not been plagued with the big ones like we were. And a nice £15 common to start. And another night to go. Nice one, Matt.
Cheers.
Algae come up from the bottom. Lovely, thank you. Not too far. Well, I didn't really expect anything. in the heat of the day. I've been for a shower, I've just had another one and still getting it. Just cast the rods, literally 10 minutes. Solid bag with a pandemic wafter again. Same spot as the other two. Slightly bigger than the last two at £20 2 ounces. Absolutely lovely fish. Brilliant fight, and it's proper beat me up on the mat. It's beginning to come together. I don't know if I'm going to be able to pick it up, so keep filming. There we go, one last look. Thank you, darling. Yes.
$24 something.
I thought it was going to be bigger than that.
24.
24.4. It's not bad for a first one.
No. Got it? Is it slippy?
Well, she's done really well with this one. Gone from despondency to happiness. £24 4 is not bad for your first landed cat. We've lost a few. Look at the size of that beast. Give us a smile. What did you catch it on?
The pink one, what was that?
Pandemic wafter.
Yeah.
Lovely job. Let's take some photographs. Well, the sun's going down behind the trees once again. Our week on here is fast drawing to a close, but today's been a much better day. We've still got 3 more nights, so it's still a big session really. 3 nights, 3 days. Today's been much better. Margot's had a PB cat, I've had a couple of carp. Luke spent the day fishing for perch with a float rod, and I think he thoroughly enjoyed it. It's not all about catching big fish. It's all about smelling the roses along the way. If we don't have anything in the night, we'll see you tomorrow. Cheers.
Here we go. Another little run. Not as big as the other one. £13. And a belly full of banana nuts, it seems. Not what I was actually catching on, but he must have been feeding on Luke's bait, I think.
Luke's fed kilos of banana nuts. It looks disgusting in the cradle.
Luminous.
Nice one, babe. Well, Matty had this one just before first light. £20 12. You had a cat in the night as well, didn't you?
Yeah, 21.7. Give me a little bit of a tow around the lake.
Didn't want a photograph of that one then.
Nah, this is what we're here for.
Quite right too. Lovely one. Well done, Matt. Love seeing them go back. Well, it's Saturday morning, and although it seems like we've been here forever, you suddenly realise you've still got 2 nights to go. So it's like a normal 48-hour session still to go, with everything to play for. There is one sad thing though. We've come to the end of our session pack from the Hungry Carper. Been absolutely brilliant. All the meat has been top quality, and we're just eating the last of the bacon for breakfast. Thanks, Anton. It has been superb to eat your meat. However dodgy that sounds. Check out the link for the Hungry Carper at the end of this video. If you want some good meat on the bank, it's certainly proper butcher's meat. Looking at that sky and listening to that rumbling, I think we might be about to get a little wet.
Well, we're all ready for the storm. Mr. Dimmer, very cosy under his bivvy brolly.
Hard rain's gonna fall. Well, I said it looked like rain, and it's certainly raining. We got thunder, we got lightning, and we got an absolute downpour. Proper hard rain. Incredible. And the worst thing is we're both still getting liners and there's still fish topping over our spots. Sometimes you just don't want to run, and that's one of those times. Absolutely incredible thunderstorm. Wow. Don't know if you can hear the thunder above the rain on the bivvy, but I ain't standing outside with the camera. Hopefully when it stops it'll all be fresh and good and we'll catch a few more fish. That's the plan. Well, that was a manic hour. Still drizzling. The thunder's rumbling away over Duncliffe. I did have one sort of run during the storm. Thankfully I missed it. I think it was a little catfish. Tried to redo the rod, but it was raining too heavy, so I've done it now. And there's still fish out there topping. All fresh and clean now. I love a good storm. Might pick up your lines this time.
Not mine.
It's a carp. Quick, put it in there. Jesus. I never thought that was going to be a carp in a million years. Oh,
What the hell's going on?
put one net back together.
Look, grab the other net. Quick.
$25.10.
Good sized fish.
A chunk. Well, it's been a frustrating day. This afternoon both me and Margot have lost a couple of cats. And if I'm honest, I thought this was going to be a cat because it's given me the most incredible fight that I've ever had in my life. Alright, sweetheart, nearly done. Nearly done. And it's still full of energy. But how about that one for a chunk? 25.10 of Paddock's finest from Todber Manor. I haven't had a fish this big for a long time. But I'm really happy with this one.
A hell of a fight, wasn't it?
It's made my weekend, or not my weekend, it's made my week because we've been here a whole week and we've still got 2 nights to go. So there's still a chance of one of those elusive 30s. Let's slip this one back because she's been out long enough to get the rod back in and try and get another one. There we go. £25.10 and I'm a happy bunny. Not my biggest, not even my prettiest, but my latest. Taking on Matt Blake's Pandemic, as all our fish have been this week. Just an awesome fish, awesome fight. Let's put him back. No messing.
Didn't mess from the
Yes!
start, that one.
Happy bunny. He's now stuck in the clay.
See you later.
Well, another day draws to a close, as does our time on Paddock. We've only got 2 nights left. When we started it seemed so much ahead of us, and now the time is disappearing fast. It's been a peculiar day today. Nothing really much happened. Then both myself and Margot lost a cat in the space of 5 minutes, and then I had that £25.10 mirror, which the whole fight I was convinced was a catfish. It didn't stop pulling, it was taking line, it tried to get around the back of the island, it snagged me once, I managed to get it out of the snag, but I made up with that one. Margot's just lost another cat, no fault of hers, it's just that our tackle is for carp, and some of these fish in here are enormous. If it's a 20 pounder, we seem to be able to land it. Anything over that, we're struggling. So we can just keep plodding along. It's the carp we want really, and if we go to fish heavy stuff for the cats, then we won't get the bites from the carp. So it's a catch-22 situation really, but we'll keep plugging away, see what we can do. Luke's been struggling. He's only had the one cat on his carp rods, but he's been enjoying himself during the day with a float rod and maggots and worms, catching perch, roach, and he achieved what he wanted to do tonight, and he's caught a couple of little cats as well. So he's happy, I'm happy, and Margot's sort of happy. She's a bit gutted she's lost 2 today and not increased her tally. But it's another day tomorrow, and we'll see what happens in the night. If we don't have anything in the night, we'll see you in the morning. Well, this one's only a little one, but I finally got another of these cats in. Gone 17.5 pounds. Taken on a pandemic pop-up. Come here, you slimy thing. On a pandemic pop-up, on a hinge stiff, over that big bed of bait we've been putting out over the last 3-4 days. Margot lost another much bigger one a couple of hours ago. So it's a bit of a result to get one in, because we've lost so many of them. We don't really want the cats, as I keep saying. Would have much been happier if it had been a carp. But never mind, a fish is a fish. And there's another one on the tally. Let's put it back. First light this morning I had a little tiny homegrown common, about 2 pounds. It was about that long and about that deep. This is another Paddock small fish, only 12 pounds, but one for the future. I thought it was going to be a catfish and I gave it quite a lot of stick to get it away from the island, and then all of a sudden it surfaced and it was a little carp. But he's got a little bit of damage on the other side, so I just treat that as propolis before we slip it back. This is a spray propolis, ever so easy to use. Just squirt it on the affected area. And it's a natural antiseptic that will help that heal up. So we'll slip him back. Yeah, there somewhere, buddy. There it is. Well, I've lost loads of these this week, and finally, £30.14, I've got it in. It had another rig in it that wasn't mine, Mr. Fennell, but look at this, 30 pounds of catfish. I'm done with them now. Let's have a £30 carp. All taken on the pandemic. Cheers for that, Matt.
Right.
Come on, you slimy bugger. Okay, not a big one this time. 15-12. Yet again on a pandemic wafter in a solid bag of pandemic, Asbo and Force, because that's all we got left. We've used about 25 kilos of bait now and they're just munching up anything fishy. Still really want carp, but at least this size they're a bit more manageable. Well, it's been raining all day and it's been a bit miserable, to be fair, and we just had a wonderful meal, a couple of glasses of wine, and now look at this. The sun's come out and everything just looks gorgeous. It's got to be the right night for a bite now. We got one night left, we're off tomorrow. Had an awesome session, or I have anyway. Margot and Luke have struggled a bit, but hey ho, that's fishing. But the lighting now is just lush. So I'm going to cut this short and grab my DSLR and take some photographs. We'll see you tonight or tomorrow. Well, of all the nights we've been here, I would have said last night was the night we were going to catch some fish. It was overcast, drizzly, perfect conditions for catching carp, and we've not had a run all night. That's why fishing's so strange. You can never predict what's going to happen. And this is the last morning here, going home today. There's still a chance, the rods are in. I'm going to put a bit more bait out now and just see what happens in the last few hours. Well, that's it. Our mega session's come to an end. Everything's put away by my set of rods. It's been a up and down week. We've lost a lot of fish. I've managed to catch quite a lot, but Margot and Luke have struggled. The lads who've come in, Chris, John and Matt, have all done quite well as well. All in all, it's been an enjoyable week. So that's it. From cooking and carping, let's get these rods in and go home.